Hello. I wasn't ready. My finger slipped on the record button, but anyway. Hello. I do need water. That's what I need. Sorry, yeah. Okay, so I got my water and my coffee that I just finished brewing. I was gonna read for, the energies after the eclipse, or like, is anybody still feeling the eclipse vibes? I mean, is everybody's relationship being shook right now? Probably. I know, not just a romantic sense. Sorry. I need something warm, which is why I got my coffee. When I sleep with the fan on, because my AC has just been whack, it's on, it works for a while, and then for like a solid week it turns off, and then it doesn't turn back on for like a week, and then it's on again. Anyway, during those periods, sorry, when I have to sleep with my fan, I wake up with extra I hate sleeping with a fan over my head. Like, I hate wind blowing on me while I'm sleeping. I can't stand it. But anyway, I gotta do what I gotta do. But so what led me to read today is I'm curious to see what the cards have to say, specifically about the Venus vibe relationships. Like, I just want to know what's going on. I know what's going on. You probably know what's going on, but this is just like a little clarifying confirmation kind of reading, just to see maybe we're missing something in the reason for these things to be happening right now, whether they're good or bad, because retrograde. Well, retrograde is at some point. I forget when right now. But eclipse is really about the comings and goings in our lives, right? Like, things are being eclipsed in and eclipsed out. So we just need to be steady and straight with our eyes on the prize. Whatever the prize is. I don't specifically have a prize, but I do have this sense of where I feel like I need to be. And I think that's enough. It's enough to have. But so we're gonna read about relationships right now. And like I said, it's not just romantic. It could be friendships, family ships, romantic ships, friendships, co-workerships. Did I say all that already? Do you feel what I'm saying? Environment ships. Every kind of relationship I can think of, you can think of. And as I'm reading, whatever ship seems to resonate, that's it. That's the ship I'm talking about for you. For me, I pick up my own, and I won't discuss. But I will say this: I have two particular relationships in my life right now that is both taking a turn, and I don't know what to say about it. One, I don't know what to say about it, and the other, I'm like, yeah, okay, let's go. So I don't know if people are having that response to things, just like an ebb and flow. Is that even the right terminology? But that whole here and there kind of feelings towards things. It's like, here you're good, there you're not, and it's both happening at the same time. I don't know. I can't explain it, but I'm not saying I'm good or bad. I'm just saying that I have relationships that are, two of them particularly, that are showing their face in some way, and I have to process it and deal with it and move forward through it, because it has nothing to do with me. It's affecting me, but it has nothing to do with me. That's what I feel the eclipse is all about. It's like, you're gonna be affected by so much shit, or so much good shit, but in the end of the day, it really has nothing to do. You're not the influence, I think, towards these changes. These changes are happening for you, but they're not because of you. You're not the cause of the change. You know what I mean? Things are just happening, and you're being affected by it. That's fine. Be affected. Move through it. Fuck it. And if it's good, keep doing whatever the hell you're doing. And if it's not doing good, keep doing whatever the hell you're doing, okay? Because you're causing a change, and that alone is good. There was like the rats. I was listening to this chick's tarot reading, and she was like, you could be amongst rats or a rat. And, rats normally don't come out. They're sneaky, they're hiding, they're in the shadows. And when you start seeing rats coming out, is because something good is happening. Basically, a fumigation is happening and the rats are scurrying out. Well, whatever it is you're doing that's causing the rats to come out is a good thing, even though it's probably going to result into things that are not comfortable for you. Like I said, in a way, that in that scenario, you are the cause of the change, but change is happening with what you are doing, but it's not intentional. You know what I mean? Like, it's just something that you're doing and it's causing a reaction. And then the type of reaction is a major shift, major change. So keep it up, whether it's good or bad, I say. So yippee. And that term, that thing that the people say, rats, snitches get stitches. Such a middle school thing. But the people who are saying that are the ones that are actually doing the wrong. Duh, Christine, I know that. Okay, cool. I just don't want you to feel bad about being a snitch, because it's not even a snitch. To them, yes, but in real life, it's weeding out. It's exposing, because a lot of people need to be exposed sometimes, because the shit they're doing needs to fucking end. And when will it end if it doesn't end with you? You know what I mean? I scratch my nose, and that's a sign of, like, I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. I'm just saying shit and hoping it's fucking resonated with somebody out there. So anyway, what I want to do, I want to read. I wanted to read for the eclipse, but I don't know about you, but I've been exhausted. Today was the most energized day I've had, and I'm still kind of like, meh. I'm doing laundry. That's good. I cleaned my sink. That's great. I even organized my closet just now because everything was piling high in there, and I was just like, I can't even walk in my closet. Yeah, I have a really bad cleaning habit. You know what? I think that stemmed from growing up and just being like forced to clean, and if I didn't, I would be in trouble, and even if I did, if it wasn't good enough, I'll be in trouble. It was like the most toxic environment growing up with a passive-aggressive parent who was just always on my ass about everything, especially cleaning. And I would be the only one cleaning. Like, nobody else would clean. There'll be the gender role assigned, and I try to go against that, and they would just be like, what the fuck are you talking about? No, you're not going to go outside and cut the grass. I'm like, why? I want to cut the grass. I'd rather cut the grass than fucking clean toilets right now. But yeah, so I guess now that I'm an adult, I don't care to clean. And I don't want to hire somebody to clean my house. I still think that's weird. And there's people who have maids, and I'm like, yes, it provides jobs to some people, but I just can't have that. Like, something about hiring somebody to clean after me is weird. And even if I become filthy rich, and I have a huge mansion, which I doubt I will. Being filthy rich is a possibility, a big one. But I'm not gonna have more space than I need to attend to. That's just all that space for what? For what? Just to collect more shit? I'm a very minimal girl, so like this space that I'm in right now is a lot of space. But yeah, I don't know why I went into all that, but basically I finally have enough energy to do something. To clean a little, because shit just be piling up over here. Except in my space. That right there is my cat's plaything, and he loves it. When I bought this thing, I thought it was the Tubi thing, and I was like, oh, he's gonna love it. And then when I whipped it out of the box, it went into the square, and I was like, what the fuck is this? What the hell? He's not gonna like this. And he loves this thing. He loves this thing. And I hear him in the middle of the night just in it. But So if you need something really entertaining for your cat, please get one of these little like square hole things, and it kind of like collapses or like folds down so you can take it for travel. But yeah, it's just a box that they like go nuts in. There's like a couple holes and they just kind of jump around and the thing flips. It's funny. It's annoying to hear at night, but whatever. Anyway, I'm rambling. The moon's in Scorpio, by the way. I don't know what to say about this. Every time I know people who have Scorpio moon placements, they are dark individuals. Like more morbid and dark and cynical than an actual Scorpio sun. Like they're too damn for me. I'm like, yo, you need to chill. You're taking the Scorpio vibe to a whole dark level, like a whole nother level. Like just relax. And I say that because I went to my Moonology calendar for today. I had to flip through a lot of pages because the last time I only look at the calendar when I'm doing my readings. So that tells you right there. Last time I did the reading, I don't remember. I think it was the new year. I don't know. Anyway, today's Wednesday, March 27. The moon is in Scorpio. Into? Oh, okay. Moon is transiting from Libra into Scorpio. It says moon into Scorpio. So right now it's moving into. If your life feels like it's been turned upside down by the eclipse, be patient. What happens under an eclipse nearly always turns out to be for the best. Like I said, whatever. Just keep doing what you're doing because all this eclipse stuff that's happening, whatever's happening, it's almost like it's fated to happen. So, brace yourself and go with the flow. Don't have any control. And now Mercury retrograde is going to be creeping in. Definitely, like, this is good. This is a time to really learn to fucking let go and let happen. And the only thing you have to do is like move accordingly, but not controlling anything or any of it. Just apply some energy here and there towards things that you want and need, and then let go of the rest. Just fucking vibe through it all, okay? Somebody confesses their love, be like, okay. Vibe through it all, you know? Don't have any expectations. Oh, we're gonna get married and we're gonna have more kids. And no, just fucking vibe through it. Okay, man. Okay, dude. You get a new job. Don't get overexcited. Just accept it, thank you, and go into your job. And like, just be fucking humble, okay? That's what I'm getting at. Be humble as fuck. Nothing will happen to you if you are. Nothing will affect you in a crazy ass way if you are humble. So, let's get started. I guess I'm using that. I saw it and then I was like. And then I had a vision of me using it, so I guess I'm using it. Gonna be using my rainbow deck, created by me. Did I tell you I'm gonna create a new tarot deck? Yeah, it's happening. Today I'm purchasing the blank tarot deck. I kind of want to use another card stock, because this one, even though it's like soft, it's like, it's fine. It's just, it's kind of soft. It's like I want one a little sturdier. Everybody's doing great, you know, despite all the changes or the realizations or the confirmations of things. I just hope everybody is doing well, period, always and forever. My daughter has been gone for spring break in Georgia with her grandfather, and I think it's been great. I did give up one of my off days because I was supposed to be off with her. Okay, we got a flyer. I want to say that's no longer an issue. So let's look at it. I know, I just stopped because what I'm saying is nothing really important. This is no longer an issue. The Hangman. The Hangman in reverse. So, not being open to anything new, it was this way. This is the Hangman. Yeah, That's a hangman. This is the hangman reverse. I'm just showing you my cards, okay? So this is no longer an issue. The hangman reverse talks about, being very rigid in your thinking and not being open to anything new. So it no longer being an issue says to me that you're becoming open to other possibilities. You're opening your mind and your heart, I think. I don't know about heart, but heart has a little play in it, but you're open to new ways of thinking, seeing things from being open to seeing things from a new perspective and I'm sorry, I got distracted with my cat down there. She's so cute right now. Just being open, that's what I'm getting. So you're no longer stuck in a box. You're now coming out of the box and being more open to new possibilities and new mindsets and ideas and everything, and just letting the information flow from a higher source, whether it be you or whatever you believe in. So that's good. No longer a challenge. Hangman. Reverse. Sorry. Trying to do as much as I can before I lose the energy. I'm even drinking coffee because I was like, let's drink the coffee. All right, we got some flippers. We got Judgment. Ooh, Judgment, the Wheel, and Queen of Cups in reverse. These two, that's the Judgment card here and the Wheel with the Queen of Cups in reverse. It feels very separate energy to me with these two cards. They even look like colorful, color-wise, like that. But give me a second while I think. Judgment is always about that calling, being called, the wheel being next to it. It's like, it's your turn. You're being called to. But why do we have the Queen of Cups in reverse? That's throwing me off, way off. Let me get a card to clarify that, please. Let me get a card to clarify the Queen of Cups, please. There it is. Queen of Wands, upright. So you're being called, right? That's what I was saying. Queen of Wands, Queen of Cups in reverse. Fantastic, right? I was saying you're being called, and the wheel is now going to turn in your favor. Like, you must have accepted the call. That's what I'm getting. Normally, it's with the Judgment and that by itself. I'm like, I don't know. It doesn't give me like any kind of movement. It's like the whole trumpet has been blown. You're being addressed to who the fuck you are. That's the calling. You're being called out, really. And then that's usually where it stays, depending on the other cards around it. And having the wheel around it, it's telling me that you have accepted the call, and now the wheel is going to turn into your favor. What is the call that you accepted? I don't know, but it has a little to do with this hangman energy in reverse, that's something that's no longer an issue. I think the fact that you just opened up and let happen and see things and like truly evolved within yourself, change happened within yourself. It triggered, I think through that change, it triggered the actual change in your reality, in your world, by accepting the call, becoming who you are, and then the universe has offered the time to the wheel to change in your favor. It's not in reverse, that's why. If it was in reverse, I'd be like, It'll be a totally different energy vibe with the Judgment card. Now, I was saying you had the Queen of Wands with the Queen of Wands with that, and I was like, but why is your Queen of Cups in reverse? Like, that doesn't make sense. Why? And then I clarified it with the Queen of Wands upright. So I'm thinking you are very much changing your attitude on a lot of things. It's like you're not going to let your heart, like, your emotions get the better of you. You're more about business and manifesting than anything else. Like, it was kind of like when I was saying, like, in your relationships, if something changes, just be humble through all the processes. Especially if somebody like comes around and says, I love you. Well, accept it, be humble about it, and then keep moving towards your goal. Your life isn't supposed to stop when somebody says I love you, and then you go that way towards them, and it becomes all about them, and that's when it becomes a little toxic and becomes codependent. You have to stay focused, Christine. Excuse me. I didn't want you to see me choking. But yeah. So it's like you put your heart on the back seat, and I mean, she is still there, It is in reverse. She does give a selfish kind of vibe to her, but I think it's strategic right now. It's needed right now, so it doesn't get in the way. So you are kind of being a little selfish when it comes to your time, your love, and your efforts when it comes to anything, not just romantic relationships, in all of your relationships. Because remember, I am talking about Eclipse, and Eclipse is all about Venus in Libra. My Venus is in Libra, so maybe in my world, my relationships are really getting like spotlights on them. Like all of my relationships are being spotlighted. Is that the word? That's the way. And mainly two, and they're two really big ones. But I'm just accepting whatever happens. Okay, I am putting my efforts where I need to. Like I said, put your efforts where you can. And then just let it flow and let it be and let it evolve and mold the way it needs to, because it will. Eclipse, that's the Eclipse energy. It's just gonna turn into whatever it needs to turn into. Sorry. All of my fluids are coming out of me in the morning. So with all that being said, seeing the Queen in reverse with the Queen of Wands upright, it's a good energy to have right now. It's really protective of your efforts, your time and space. It's like I was seeing the Queen of Pentacles in reverse a lot in my other readings, and it's now making sense now. I think you have been oversharing, over extending, over giving in a lot of areas in your life, and it was leaving you fucking drained. And I can contest to that, because same here, bro. But right now, I don't know what kind of realization you've gained through this eclipse process. That's what I was saying, how are you guys doing with all the realizations and all this other shit? Like, I know there's been a lot of like ahas and just clarifications, all that stuff happening in your life. And I think with all that, it kind of like, I don't know, mentally puts you straight. That's why the Hangman is in reverse here. This is no longer what's an issue, and you're now upright, seeing things clearly, gaining the insight, gaining the information from the universe. That's the Hangman upright. Even though he's in reverse, he's hanging upside down. You're letting go for the clarity, for the guidance. And I think that did something in your Judgment card. That this became, the Judgment is here to see who you are and how you're going to do it, and who you truly are and what you can be. And if you can prove this to this angel, and the angel's not here right now, but if you can prove it to the angel, he'll lift you up higher. And that is literally why you got the Wheel as the next card. And it's a number 10 card, completion. And with completion comes a new chapter, a new wave, a new beginning. And it's right now with the world. Through its karmic. The karmic cycle is now starting over. You're up here. Now remember, with the karma wheel, which is the wheel of fortune. There's times when you're up and there's times when you're down. You just have to be okay with both happening, and not think that one or the other is gonna be what it is for the rest of your life. You know, like, oh, you're gonna be on the high. You're gonna think you're gonna be on the high for the rest of your life. Then when you're in the low, you're gonna be like, oh, my life is miserable and slow. No, it's always going up and down, ebb and flow. Yeah. So that's why being humble through everything is key, I think, for me anyway, in my belief system. Being humble through it all. Now, it's challenging. You are presented with very challenging things all the time. So it's more about a practice. Being humble is a practice. And then eventually, hopefully, it'll just be a way of being. And I think that happens in your later years when you're old and wise, and you can be humble as fuck and slow as fuck for until the day you die. It just happens. That's why I look at like older folk. Like, I was having this conversation. I know I'm gonna trail off for a second, but I was having a conversation with one of my coworkers about just the old people, because I come to find out it's like a gentleman. He's a regular at my job, and you know, he kind of like, he's like a flirty old man. I'm not even gonna lie, and he's an old dude. He's old. Like gray hair, wrinkles, freaking hard of hearing, old. But he's charming. He's a charmer, man. And yeah, I see him charming all the girls at the bar. So he's one of those old men. Very chill though, very, very chill. Well, I finally met his wife. Yeah, I knew he was married. I just never met her. I finally met her. She was at my job. I work in a restaurant, so she came to the bar with her friend. And I was like, oh, well, I was about to put him out there. You're so-and-so's wife. Oh my God, it's a pleasure to meet you, blah, blah, blah. And whatever, the lady next to her, she was like, oh, hi. But when she left, my coworker's like, oh, you know, that's Dave's mistress? And I was like, mistress? And they're like chatting. And mind you, these people are old as dust. And they're living this life. I'm like, wait a minute. So I'm going to call him, wait a minute. I got to give him a name. John. So John and his wife, John's wife is his... This is how I was when I realized. I was just like lost for words, and I couldn't. I was just like, oh my God. I was like, well, she didn't say, you know, that's his mistress. She showed me a text message from John to my coworker saying that, hey, my wife and my mistress is coming, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, mistress? That lady's his mistress? And they're best friends? So John's wife is best friends with John's mistress. Or I don't know if they were friends and then that happened. I don't know. But they're all old as shit. And I was like, you know... And like, he's a swinger and stuff. I don't know if he's a swinger. He mentioned things and I wasn't sure if it was like a real thing or he just goes for the environment. No, he's a swinger. Oh, okay, cool. And it's just crazy to see just to hear that, because I was like, what? They're best friends? Like, I can't imagine being friends with a woman who is doing my husband. Like, that's like some Mormon life. I don't know. I'm too possessive for that shit. Like, it's just not it's not for me. But it's for people out there. But they're old. Like, old. Like, old. And they're living this life. I'm like, and they're still having sex? I mean, I love old people who have sex, but I was just, I don't know. Nothing made sense to me at the time when I found that out. I was just like, okay, what? But what I said all that to say, you know, when you're older, I was saying you probably become humble and all that stuff when you get older, because I think older people have gone through so much in their 80-something, 90-something years of life. And it's just like, you have to hit a point of fucking, you know, whatever kind of energy when you hit those elite years. I know there's miserable old people, and I don't know how you get like that, but I don't want to be like that. That's sad. To end your days miserable. Then you have other old people who are doing stuff like having mistresses and going fucking swingers to swinger things, and it's just old people just don't care. Some don't, some do a little too much, and I think it's a controlling thing. They're trying to control everything at an old age. I think comes from fear, maybe. And then there's others who just like let bygones be bygones. Everything's great. But I really don't know why I'm talking about this right now. But humble. Be humble. Be humble as if you were 90 years old. You know? Alright, so we have these energies here. We got this who you are now. What's coming, which is good things. We got the wheel, you know, right after the judgment card. It's like, okay, double confirmation of like new beginnings happening. And then no longer suits you is the Hangman in reverse. Perfect. Brilliant. Moving through life with this, I feel like having your heart on the back burner because you have more serious things to attend to, like manifestation with the Queen of Wands. Don't know why I'm shuffling my deck, but I am. I want to pull something else. Like, I pulled these cards out, but now I want to pull out, like, 5 to start a reading. Like, read the deck. Read the cards. Fantastico. Let's read the damn thing. Alright. Now, we have a solar eclipse in the Monday that's coming. Today is Wednesday the 27th, so you do the math. So the Monday that's coming is the solar eclipse. So between the lunar eclipse that happened on last Monday to the solar eclipse that's happening the Monday that's coming, in just 1 week, so much shit. I said so much shit and so many cards just flew out. Not really a lot, but... Ooh, fire. But... concerning fire. I don't know. Maybe that's why it's time to put on your cat-like abilities and have like all your 9 lives in order, because it's gonna be a rough one. But first card we get the 7 of Wands, 5 of Wands reverse, Queen of Swords. Reverse Queen of Swords is scary. I'm not gonna lie. Any of the royal suits of swords in reverse is scary because it becomes selfish. And it's just like they rule the mind and words. And that shit can get really sharp. It can really cut things down to size. And really burn bridges at the same time. And I feel there's a burning happening. I'm like, yeah, you're going into a new beginning, a new life, and you put your heart in the back burner and you're focused on serious things with the Queen of Wands moving forward. I think it's because you have to. You're turning cold. You're turning cold because of this Queen of Wands this Queen of Swords in reverse here, and all this fire energy. 7 of Wands speaks of defending yourself. 5 of Wands in reverse is like there's a lot of conflicting ideas out there, and nothing is getting resolved. Nothing is coming to a point. There's just bigger battle, and I think there's going to be bloodshed eventually. Because there's no constructive thing happening here. 5 of Wands upright, there's a hope, there's a glimmer of hope, because through all of the different opinions coming at each other, something can come out of it. Something constructive can come out of it. There's a sense of growth. Because different ideas isn't necessarily a bad thing. Different ideas bring up new ideas. It helps you look at things from a different perspective. It helps you look at things, period, yeah, from a different perspective. And it's funny that I say that, because didn't I say we're getting out of this mindset? Ooh, okay. So, yes, this is no longer serving us. This right here, oh shit. This right here, bro. It's like somebody's really defending themselves when it comes to others. And defending themselves in a very hard, sharp, and cold way. But this right here could be this energy. This is like the clarifier of this. But this is no longer serving us. So let's pick out, mind you, and this fell out, just like the hangman fell out. Okay. Man, that energy right there is like somebody you can't even talk to. You can't come to reason with. It's just, you know, my way or the highway. Pretty much. My way or the highway. Don't look back. Don't look at me. And then they're blinded almost. Let me get another 3. Because that feels more... Okay, this one did something. Knight of Wands. I mean, Knight of Swords, see? Knight of Swords. Jenga Jenga. That's the knight. There is some sort... Let's keep going. I saw... Wow. My cards almost remind me of Uno cards because I just saw an ace, but I don't know what ace it is. This is the Ace of Earth. Ace of Pentacles. In that sense. I have this little white box up here so I know which direction to hold the card, because all my other cards have their boxes on the top. So this tells me it's upright. When it's like this, obviously it's in reverse. So that's why I have a blank box on the top. Okay, so we got an ace. Oh, that's funny how we had an Ace of Swords. I mean, an Ace of Pentacles. And the next 2 cards that fell out with that are Pentacles. Ooh, 9 of Pentacles. No, I don't like her when she's in reverse. We got the 9 of Pentacles reverse and the 2 of Pentacles. So, I feel like there's some sort of change. There's some sort of hit in your financial sector. But it's not going to stop you because you have the 2 of Pentacles here. 9 of Pentacles in reverse. I have to read up that card because I don't get that one often in reverse. I don't like when she's in reverse. She shouldn't be in reverse. And I want to see why. Why do I feel that? Why do I feel that she's not? I don't think she's good in reverse. Upright, she's strong, independent, don't need nobody, nothing. But in reverse, she feels almost like she's dependent on things. But you and it comes after the Ace of Pentacles. 9 of Pentacles and then the 2 of Pentacles. So the fact that I feel you're getting an opportunity when you're feeling lesser than, especially with all this like heated verbal energy that's being thrown at you, you get like a little nugget of hope, or not hope, but it's like an opportunity. Obviously, the Ace of fucking Pentacle. You get this opportunity. Excuse me. In the midst of all the chaos, you get this glimmer of hope, glimmer of light. And it's gonna set you right. Because, like I said, let's read the 9 of Pentacles real quick. Reverse. Materialism, lack of appreciation. Okay. The reverse 9 of Pentacles in your reading can serve as a gentle reminder regarding overspending or materialistic tendencies. If this resonates for you, rein in your spending and unsustainable financial behaviors. This reversal also may point to overworking and not taking time to enjoy your life. Another unsustainable practice. Wait, this reversal also may point to overworking and not taking time to enjoy your life. Another unsustainable practice. Check in with your intuition to see where your imbalance lies. So there's an imbalance. But it just serves as a warning. Cool. Because it comes, that warning card comes in between these two cards. The 2, which is making something with what you have, in the midst of things not being really stable. Things are a little rocky. But in the middle of all that, you're dancing through it. You're staying humble and you're trying to create something. Right after the nine of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles. So that 9 is sitting in between those two, serving as a bridge. A bridge to stand on and look upon your life and reflect. So you can make better choices. You can reassess yourself instead of blindly walking through life like a fool and not understanding the consequences of your own actions. So let's recap. You are the Queen of Wands right now, portrayed as the Queen of Cups. Okay? You're going through into a new chapter, a new phase, a new world, a new beginning of your life. You're letting go of some limiting mindset. You're open and receptive and acceptant. You're in some sort of situation that's a little challenging, and it's making you very defensive and cold. That's why we got that Queen of Cups in reverse. Because you're mean business right now, and your words are going to come and cut things out. Now, this could be Eclipse energy, this Queen of Swords in reverse. Because the Queen of Swords in reverse, she sharpens that knife or that sword and literally cuts people right the fuck out. She stabs, turns, and fucking flicks that piece of meat right over her shoulder onto a grill. Okay? And she eats it. Or no, she stabs you in the heart and flicks it out onto a grill and then eats it. Can you imagine? Yeah. So Eclipse energy is giving this energy. That defensive, things that are not coming to a point, and that sucks. And then with all that being said, the Knight of Swords. So there's movement, there's some sort of message in all of this. It's pushing you. I feel like with the way I drew this card is very windy, because that's how the Rider-Waite is. Out in my tarot deck, I took little nuggets from the Rider-Waite to help me recognize my own damn cards. But I have always liked the background of the Knight of Swords. Everything was all windy. The birds were all fucking looked like they were stuck in a wind tunnel. Look. And then the trees, everything's just blowy, right? Because that's the energy of the night. It's fast. It's forceful. It's like, something's coming in hot, like a hot knife. And I just, I don't. This Knight, I have him in between this energy and the Pentacle. I have the Knight. And the Knight's wind, air, I should say, that's what I was talking about, the way I drew it. It's blowing this way. It's blowing from this energy to the Ace of Pentacles. So that's what I'm saying. There's like a little nugget that's going to come out of all of this. And it's going to come in fast. And then change is going to happen fast. Things are moving quick. And things are moving fucking quick. We're going from one eclipse to the next eclipse in just 7 days. Like, what the hell? Isn't it? I was just thinking this, and I could be completely wrong because I'm not, an astronaut or a science person or an astronomer or whatever the fuck. But The fact I'm thinking of like how fast the moon goes around ours. Oh, I guess it's not that fast. I mean, I guess it is pretty fast. I'm an idiot. Okay, so anyway, I'll still spill out my thought processes and you guys can call me an idiot later. But at the time, I was like, damn, how fast is the moon going? So the lunar eclipse is when the moon goes in front of the sun. Solar eclipse I don't know. I'm thinking and I'm like, solar eclipse is when the sun, it's like a daytime thing, and the lunar eclipse, I'm really confusing myself now. Anyway, my thoughts were, why is these transits happening so soon, so close to each other? Like, it's a little worrisome. Like that 1 year where we had eclipse. I'm like, is like a planet about to crash? Are there planets about to crash or something? Are we gonna have like a fucking, there's gonna be a collision soon out there in space, and then our world's gonna end because of their collision debris is gonna come to us, and it's gonna turn into like another scene of the dinosaurs, and we're all done. Like, for real, dude. Yeah, that year that we had just so many eclipses, it was freaking me the fuck out. And then here we are, starting 2024 with 2 eclipses, and they're only a week apart. It just didn't make sense to me. It's like, damn, shit's moving quick out there. Like, the rotation is serious. Anyway, I was gonna look up something really dumb, but I gotta do it because my mind is like not processing things right now. I'm gonna make spaghetti tonight. Yeah. Oh, I just came across this. I'm gonna put it at the end of this video, but right before I started reading, I looked up this horror film flick, whatever, about so like the main characters are in their house cooking, having just having a little night in, like little date or whatever, and they hear a knock on their back porch door, and it's late. So she's like, who is that? Oh, it's Sean. It's their friend. And Sean comes in. Sean comes in with a box, and it's all wrapped up because it's like Christmas time, so it's wrapped up in Christmas paper. And he's like, hey, I came just to give this to you. He seems a little sketch, and he's like, okay. He's like, yeah, I need you to open it now. So he opens it, and the box looks like it has no bottom. It's just like void black. And he's just like, what? He's like, okay. And after he opens the box, his friend just leaves, just runs out. Like, sorry, I gotta go. I'm so sorry for this. I gotta go. And he's just like, what the fuck? So his girlfriend comes. He's like, what was that? What happened? He's like, Sean just gave me this box. Anyway, the story is creepy in itself. And it turns out to be a short film. So it's only 15 minutes long. And the story is good. I like the idea. It's creepy. And it's just interesting. Like, whoever thought of that has a very, very interesting mind. So I'll put it at the end so you guys can watch it. It was good. I liked how it ended. It was a little cheesy at the end, but I still liked it overall. It was still good. I mean, I'm gonna share it, so it's still good. Anyway, I saw that and that just distracted me. It's called Other Side of the Box on YouTube. You can watch the whole 15-minute short film. What was I doing? Oh yeah. I'm gonna pause while I look it up, okay? So it says a lunar eclipse is when the moon moves into the Earth's shadow at such a point that it does that. And then obviously the solar eclipse is when the moon moves in front of the sun. Okay. So in a week's time, the moon went from the back to the front. That's what I get. From the one side of the earth to the other side of the earth in just a week. The moon moves fast, man. I guess it does if you think about it. That's when I said you can start calling me an idiot now, because the moon goes around the earth in just one day. So, oh Jesus, that felt good. Okay, that answered everything. But at the time, I was like, "That's so crazy!" Like, I swear, I still feel like at some point, there's a planet that's gonna collide. Planets are gonna collide, okay? And it's gonna affect us. It's gonna be just like the fucking dinosaurs. I'm telling you, man. Because all this tilting of the axis thing, there's a ripple effect to that. And, you know, that ripple effect is infinite. So, who knows? It might bounce back. I don't know. But it's just kind of scary to think about it. Especially when we have so many goddamn eclipses. I don't like it. It freaks me out. But now that I know the definition, I'm like, I guess it doesn't really freak me out that much anymore. Anyway, man, back to this. I wanted to use these. So I bought this, right? I didn't know what loteria meant. At the time I bought loteria, I was like, lottery? I don't know. Me and my Spanish and reading Spanish, I'm Spanish myself, I'm Latin. But bro, my Spanish is like, what? Anyway, I thought this shit was like a tarot or oracle deck. I swear to you. Because I saw this and I was like, oh my god. Well, this is this version. The other version doesn't have like Britney Spears on it. But I just thought this was fun. This version of it was fun. So I bought it thinking it was like an oracle. No, it's a motherfucking bingo card thing. But you know what? That ain't gonna stop me. I'm still gonna use it for what I thought it was. I'm gonna use these as an oracle. I'm gonna use it for divination. Because I can. But now I have a bingo card. Bingo. Like a funky little bingo thing. Look how cute it is. Look how cute. And it's Y2K edition. So there's like Los Butterfly Clips, El Slime, El Ringtone, El Sim, El Supermodel, El VHS, like stuff like that. But I thought these were fucking oracle. So it does come with a deck. Right here. I still haven't even opened it. First one is El Dallop. I don't know. It was, in my mind, they were fun. And anyway, the bingo chips are little CDs. Like, so back my time. And other times, because CDs, CD players, shit like that, are not a thing anymore. So anyway, I'm still going to use this for divination. We'll see what comes out, and I'll interpret it as such, since obviously it's not an oracle, but I am going to use it for like just an added message to this whole thing. And I think it's going to work. I think. Because I say it's going to work, so it's going to work. Jojo is laying on my foot. So cute. Right now, it's kind of killing me. It's like I have yet to move my foot. I'm like, I don't want to move my foot because he's so comfy right now. He's so comfy right now. He's so comfy right now. He's so cute. Sorry. I love you. So, let's get these cards out. I'm very curious. Curious. I just saw him and I was like, I want to touch him. Okay. So, it's called the Millennial Loteria. I'm going to just give him a little shuffle and see El Ringtone. Ha. Judgment. See, I can interpret anything as so we got El Ringtone. And look, it looks like a harp or whatever. And it's reminding me of the Judgment card, you know? Why must you? El Ringtone. The call. Receiving the call. Okay, let's do another one. It's just confirming what I'm saying. Number 45. The call. Hold on. I just paired something up. The number here is 45. Number 9. The only 9 card we have here is the 9 of Pentacles in reverse. So, this new chapter is involving the Ace of Pentacles and everything involving the Ace of Pentacles, involving your sense of like lack. Because I feel like overindulging, overspending and all that is a sense of lack. It's a sense of like, I don't have enough, I don't have what I need, I don't have what I want, and I want what I want, and I don't know. And you're trying to manifest something. You can't manifest something with a lack mentality. You can't. It's just gonna bring more lack. So the call is addressing that in you. And I think you have been doing the work when it comes to your spending habits. You're trying to start a budget, you're trying to save, or you're not trying, you are saving. Maybe to you it's not saving, but you are. These cards are hard to shuffle. The card stock is like super hard. And they're new. That's another thing. That's funny. It's in reverse, okay? But let's see. It's reminding me of the Hanged Man. Seven. I didn't see that, but I felt that. Alright, it's called El Jackass. But just look at the imagery. Look at the imagery. He's falling. He's falling down here. But he's like falling like the Hanged Man. I was thinking of that. He's falling like the Hanged Man. And the Hanged Man I was saying was like, hold on, I had it when I saw it. I mean, I had it when I was thinking of it, and then I saw it. The Hangman was thinking in the box. This is rigid thinking, rigid acting. This could be what's no longer suiting you. This is no longer an issue. There could be someone. This could be someone. The eclipse is eclipsing this right out of you. It could be someone. It could be a female or it could be a feminine aspect. But when the Queen of Swords is in reverse, she takes on a very masculine role to me. Because she becomes an asshole. And we have jackass here, which isn't necessarily an asshole. Jackass and an asshole is different, I think. They're kind of the same, but they're a little different in the way they go about what they do. Okay? I hit 1 hour on the dot when I said that. Well, there's going to be swift movement out of there with a new opportunity and for you to sustain yourself. Build something. But you need to work on this financial shit. The call is that. I think that's why your emotional state is on the back burner and you're here to rule and to do just that. Plus, you're in an environment that's a little asshole-ish. Jackasses. Jackass is. That's a lot of cards, but let's see. We got instant message. Ho ho. I said a message was coming in. Or something moving. Something moving. Well, we just got. And it fell right on top of it, too. Instant message with the bird. Flight. Night of air. Then we have LCD player. CD. Then we have these two, which feel kind of the same. L flip phone and L platform. And it almost sounded the same too. L flip phone, L platform. Flip phone, platform. Flip phone, platform. Flip phone has a bell on it. Another call. L ringtone, L flip phone. You got two cards indicating some sort of message, some sort of, and then you have instant message here. Some sort of calling. Then the CD player, 2. I was saying it reminded me of the 2 of Pentacles because of the CD. And the CDs are circular, like discs, like pentacles. And then I was like, oh yeah, I got the 2 of Pentacles here. And look, the number on the damn card is 22. And I only said it 2 because he's dancing. And in the Rider Waite, he's literally dancing with this. So, do you see how you really need to stay in your own lane? Let whatever fucking happen. Now, platform in reverse. I don't know how to read this one. Platform in reverse. I don't know, I'm not getting it right now. But this is the 2 of Pentacles, man. And you know, he's looking a little ragged. I only say that because his shoes are ripped open there at the toe. He's got patches on the knee part. He's a drunk. I think he's drunk. But he's portrayed a little not put together. I don't know. Platform. Platform gives you height, right? It lets you see if you're short, you have platform, and then now you're like, you're higher. But it's in reverse. I was thinking of like your higher self. It's not tapping into your higher self. Then we do have drunk here. The drunk 2. The drunk CD player. You could be listening to your something with the mental state. Because the CD player really cancels out everything, and then you only hear what's being pumped in, what's being put in. Could be music, could be a audiobook, could be motivational speaker. You know, it could be a lot of things. Someone could be using substance to get through. Like self-medicating. And you think it's taking you to a higher place or connecting you to your higher self. Like smoking marijuana, for example. It helps you relax. It helps you connect. But it's really not. It's making you dependent on being able to do that with the substance. Without it, you probably have a hard time just being. So you got a CD player, man. He's drinking. He's a little rough around the edges, and he's a Two of Pentacles. That's what I'm relating into. It's a little rough. It's a little rough. I'm not gonna lie. I think you just feel lower then, and you're trying to make a difference. Hold on one second, okay? Okay, I had to go change my laundry to dryer, or rotate my load, add a load, put it in the dryer, all that jazz. Anyway, I sat back down and I looked back at this platform, and the CD player guy and the Two of Pentacles. I think someone is trying to do things the old-fashioned way, not the old-fashioned way, or just the way you've always done it. And I have to say, has the way you've always done it put you at a higher place or just put you in a different place? It put you in, I think it just changed the scenery, but it's the same old tune. CD player. You know? And these new places don't take you to a higher place. If anything, it brings up these like... I can't get over the fact that he's drunk and he's listening to music and he's just like in his own world. But I'm pairing him with the Two of Pentacles, so along with the platform, which is your higher self, and unable to reach it because it's in reverse. I think you need to change the way you do things. You're in the position to be given, you're being called to live and to be in a higher plane, a higher self plane. And you're given the opportunity to start from the root, which is, this is a root to me, Earth, Pentacles, foundation, stability, all that jazz. But this is a very stable card. Platforms, there's no heel, there's no imbalance. It's just higher, a higher plane. But it's in reverse with this drunken CD player man, who's trying to make something, but doing it the way he's always done it. Self-medicated, delusional. Probably not even setting realistic expectations or realistic goals. And as I'm talking about that, I am chewing the fuck or picking at my middle finger a lot. And I remember reading somewhere that the middle finger, like flicking somebody off, is not saying fuck you. It's actually saying get your chakra right. Like, align yourself, motherfucker. And we do have a jackass here. And he's coming out of that jackassness because it's in reverse. I wish you can see how I have these cards placed, because they kind of like all make sense. They're all like clarifying each other. I don't know why I pick my middle finger so much. Out of all my fingers, my middle finger is the one that I like go to town on. And I looked it up, but I can't remember what the middle finger means. Anyway, that's all I have. I was like, should I use this oracle or the Moonology oracle? And then I was like, Signs of Times. My next desk, because I'm moving this desk into my room when I finally get a dining table, which is going to go here. So I'm going to have to move my office study area into my room. And I'm gonna make it so much better. It'll be in my room so I can expose my tarot deck. Oh, knot and skull. Like a knot. And I remember this dealing with relationships. Yeah, relationships. Not relationships. We are doing a relationship reading. Skull. Endings. Yeah, there is... I said there was a burning. Some sort of burning of bridge. And there could be a burning of bridge. But it's okay. When you burn a bridge, it's not anything like... I don't know. It just means... Because you know when people are like, you don't want to burn bridges. Actually, yeah, you do. You want to make sure that bridge is burned so you don't find yourself walking over it to go back to that situation. And my phone just clarified that. You gotta burn bridges. Yes. Double. One more? No. Oh my god, hold on. I have this skin here now and it's gonna drive me nuts. As I was walking back from doing laundry, I was about to not share this, but I think I am. And I think I'm only not gonna share it because I don't feel like it was put together right. I feel like I was like all over the place and kind of sounded unsure, but I feel like that's just what this energy is about. It's like so much unsurety and so much unknown that you really just have to trust the process, okay? Eclipse season. Relationships, endings, like there's a lot of things moving and a lot of things that are being worked out for your favor. And a lot of things that are being worked out in your favor in a way that's forcing you to change yourself. That's all I got. Until the next one. Yeah, because I don't want to say anything else. There's nothing else really to say. There's a calling that you've accepted. And by accepting that calling is going to change the course of your life. And it's already happening. It's already happening. And to you, you probably don't even think it has anything to do with your path. But it does. Whatever things that have, like what I said in the very beginning as I was starting this, like, hey, I forgot what I say verbatim. But I was like, you know, what has in all of your ships has anything been like spotlighted, realized, aha moments, like stuff like that. It's all part of the major plan. Take note, be humble. Take note, let go if it needs to be let go. Do what you can to stay forward. Hey, in the skull endings, there's 11/11. I mean, not 11/11, but it's March. Friday the 11th. It says March. We're in March. It wasn't Friday the 11th, but let's just say Friday. 11/11. Friday isn't a day from now. What does Friday say? The moon is in Sag. If life has been feeling rather rough lately, use this energetic change to line things up. Have some fun. And it was saying somewhere around here that you're forgetting to do just that. Okay. I guess I do have to do numerology. I have so many books here. I got a stack here. I got a stack here. I gotta put my cards away. I gotta clean my desk. Moonology, what do you gotta say? Ooh, it's an eclipse card. Expect powerful change. New moon eclipse. We have a full moon eclipse, but still it's an eclipse. Expect powerful change. Yes, this is powerful change. This is aligning shit. That's what I was saying. Like whatever says what happens under an eclipse nearly always turns out to be for the best. Okay, so stay humble, y'all. Stay humble. Okay, do this, be this. Okay, like do and be this. Queen of Cups. I mean, be the Queen of Wands for sure. Bring in the ammo, but be portrayed as the Queen of Cups in reverse, so then nobody can get advantage of you, take advantage of you. of your love, of your time. Like, keep your energy to yourself right now. Alright guys, that's all I got. Be on the lookout for this new opportunity, because it's going to be a good one. It's going to shake things up though. I feel this ace is going to come in like a fucking tower. And I never pictured an ace like a tower. And I want to say tower because the tower card is very foundational. It's very like the fundamentals being shook to reassess. And you have a lot of like energy that's very combative and very like, you know what? This is some for the birds, like my mom says. That shit's for the birds, okay? This energy with that shit's for the birds. Look, we got the L instant message. You could be getting a message from somebody in this with some news, I don't know. But a message is coming in fast with this Knight of Swords with the L instant messenger with the bird. This is air. And then okay. This feels like the opportunity is going to come in the form of a text, an instant message. Or this is the Y2K edition, so, you know, instant messages is not a thing anymore. It's more about emails. Well, no, instant message is still a thing, but could be in the form of some sort of computer electronic message. Okay, we're not here anymore. We're now on our phones with instant message. So I think when people go on the computer, you don't look at your instant message through the computer, do you? I feel more email. So be on the lookout on the email. There could be a new opportunity to help you get back on the horse, but you kind of need to do some more work on your how you go about tapping into your higher self. And I think the opportunity is going to help you do that. Powerful changes. Alright guys, that's it. I want to go play my video games before the day leaves me because I woke up freaking late. And I want to just bum out on my couch and play Skyrim. That's all I want to do today. Okay. And then make some dinner tonight. Alright guys, until the next eclipse, which is in the solar, I'll see you then. So take it easy this week, no matter what comes up. Stay humble, my friend. Stay humble. Do your practices. Align yourself to the greater good. For the best. Align yourself to your highest self. What does your highest self look like and act like and talk like and be like? Tap into that shit. Because that's what you're going to need. I am not saying I am higher than thou because I read tarot and shit. Because this helps me too. This helps me like, okay, I know where I need to like focus my energy now. Just here to help. To the next reading. Take it easy, alright? Bye.